Awesome. Well, I am so thankful for the invitation from my sister here. I met you in Mississauga Malton, actually in the riding, and I recognize, I acknowledge my brother Sankofa. We used to be working together with the youth in Malton. We're still doing great things. So I am here. I wear many hats, but I am so proud to be wearing this hat right now as MPP candidate for Mississauga Malton for the NDP party. So a little bit about me. I've been working in the community for 25 years. And as a college professor, I used to teach at Sheridan College in early childhood education and community development. And then I got the calling to start a TV show named after me. And the premise of the show is transforming lives one story at a time. Inviting people from all walks of life to come and share their heart stories. Because there are many heroes and sheroes that don't get the recognition they deserve because maybe they're not celebrities, but they're celebrities in their own right because they're doing powerful and impactful things for the community. So that's been going on, and just as a whim, I started it, but I followed a whisper that I got, a divine whisper that said, go ahead, start it, and the show has received 5 awards for meeting the community's needs. So I'm very proud of that. Most recently, I was ordained a lay pastor, so I am following my divine calling in being there for the community in many ways. So June 7th is a very important day. It's a very important day because it's a day that people have to make a very careful decision about your future, about your family's future, and as a part of that journey, I want you to be armed with the right information. There's a lot of information floating around, but I'm here as a sister and a mother and as a community partner to tell you some of the things that you need to know to make this decision. First of all, before I get into that, I just want to encourage everyone here to vote. And I'm going to tell you why. Because statistically, it shows that 25% of the black community gets out and use the power to vote. So what that means is, if you don't vote, you're letting the remaining percentage of people go out and make a decision for you. And perhaps that person who's making that decision doesn't represent you, doesn't represent what you need. So you have to exercise this power. So what we want to do is, through Andrew Horvath's leadership, is to make life affordable again in Ontario. How many people here are feeling a squeeze in one way or the other, one area or the next? Everybody, including myself. Because, you know what? Things have been getting harder and harder. People are working hard, but they're hardly living. That's not right in a rich province like Ontario. So what we want to do is to make things easier. And we believe that health care is a right, not a privilege. Good health is something that everyone should have. And what we want to do is to offer something called the Universal Pharmacare Plan. And what that is free prescription drugs for everyone, every age. Because right now, only 1 in 4 people can afford their medication. So there's a lot of people who could be well, but they just can't afford it, and that's not right. Also, skipping the dentist. How many people skip their dentist appointments? Or it's just something they have to put money aside to save for, to have dentist appointments for their children. That's not right. We know the core of health starts from the mouth. We can prevent a lot of diseases if it's checked early with regular maintenance by going to the dentist. So you don't have to pay to go to the dentist anymore. Because free dental if you earn $30,000 and under, and if you don't have workplace insurance. I think that's good news. So that makes me smile. Now, working in Mississauga Malton, there are discriminated postal codes. And maybe there are places here, I don't know the riding too well, but I imagine there's some areas that may be discriminated because of your neighborhood. So what we want to do is to crack down on that, is to deal with the issue of those who are making bad choices and inflating the prices of our premiums and bringing the auto insurance premiums down by 15%. This is something that was tabled in Malton, but now it's province-wide because too many people are being affected. So I think in this room are students, are thinking of going to school. We go to school because we wanna get a little ahead of ourselves. We want to get further in life, right? So we invest our time and money, and we take out OSAP loans. Many of us have gone through the system. However, what are the opportunities available for us for the jobs we want? From what you've been studying. Some are far few and in between. And by the time you get that job, you have all this interest compounded on the principal of your loan. So guess what? We're going to scrap that. OSAP loan forgiveness. OSAP loan forgiveness. That means your loan is going to get converted into a grant. And those collection agencies, you know, those good ones that hound you, gone. They're going to be gone. We're going to scrap those. So that makes it really easier. That's the way you should live. Free child care. I see families here. Free child care. If you earn $40,000 and under, you don't have to pay for high quality child care anymore. If you earn more, we're not going to penalize you for working hard. It's just a $12 a day child care rate per child. I think that's phenomenal. Hydro. How many people are being gouged with high hydro prices? Almost everybody, right? What we want to do is return it back into public ownership and regulate the prices so that we can reduce our bills by 30%. Come on, everybody. I think we got something to smile about. We're here about change for the better. Change for the better. People can't wait another 15 years. They need action now. All right? Yes. Okay. So when that time comes, and the time has started today, you can go out and I think up until 8 o'clock tonight, you can vote. Advance polls have opened up in your neighborhood. I think you should have received your little yellow X paper that shows you where to go. Use your right to vote. Choose the person who you need to represent you and your family. I'm Nikki Clarke. I'm representing the NDP. If you need to reach out to me, do not hesitate. God bless you all, and enjoy the rest of your day.